Hi, I'm Patti Hasey. I want to share a little tidbit that could make or break your webcast. It's a two-pronged item and has to do with the venue's internet bandwidth capacity and the viewer's bandwidth ability. I've touched on it before, but here's the important part to be aware of as far as your venue is concerned. The stream, whether live or on demand, is a video. Videos are made up of a lot of data. A lot of data takes up a lot of bandwidth, even with some compression. Therefore, you need to know what bandwidth you have to stream and know pretty much what kind of users you'll have on the receiving end. I'll get to your end users in a minute. First, let's talk about upload bandwidth for sending out your stream. When you contract with the venue in today's world, you probably are requesting internet connectivity for your meeting rooms. The venue folks, however, are usually quoting download bandwidth, so you'll need to address this separately. When you know that you'll be webcasting a general session, for instance, you must know that the webcast can actually be sent out without interference or interruption. The image must be good. It shouldn't keep cutting out. It also must not drop frames. By this I mean the video shouldn't look choppy or like it's skipping. When you don't have enough bandwidth to broadcast your video, the quality can drop dramatically. Some of those problems could be due to internet problems at the receiving end. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Your audience won't stand a chance to receive a good broadcast if the upload bandwidth at the venue isn't adequate. Your salesperson probably doesn't know much about that and probably will refer you to the in-house IT department. That's a good thing. If the salesperson claims to know and it has a number written down, go to the IT department anyway, as those folks know the details. Here's where an event webcasting specialist comes in handy. Have that person talk with the IT department. He or she will understand after speaking with IT what the capacity really is under various circumstances. The bandwidth may be just fine at 2 o'clock in the morning when no one or hardly anyone is online, but if the internet is being used in, say, all the meeting rooms at the same time and your session is sharing that with everyone else, you just might not have enough bandwidth. It's of great importance to have your webcasting partner in on this early on, as you may need to have added internet upload capacity for your webcasting. You won't know, though, until you check this out with your venue up front, including having your webcasting partner find out about a week prior by going on site to do a test webcast at the time of day you will be using the service. These are the things that can make for a successful experience. And of course, that's what you want. Once you know that you have the right amount of bandwidth needed to stream, you'll need to consider those at the receiving end watching the stream of your fabulously planned and produced event. Okay, most people aren't on dial-up anymore, but not everyone has a dedicated T1 line either. Many people viewing your event may be on the least bandwidth available from their cable company. You may have viewers who have uber bandwidth too. Therefore, you must be able to accommodate both. You'll need to address this from the get-go. This bandwidth thing can seem kind of abstract, so here's a little bit of an explanation from one non-techie to another. Imagine that your event is sending out a high-quality video stream through a fire hose, and your audience is downloading it through a garden hose, or maybe even through a straw. Yes, the garden hose will have a problem accepting all that data and probably burst or stop entirely. The straw will, you guessed it, not even be able to accept the stream, or might begin the stream and it'll quickly fill up, and that would be the end of that. The result is something you've all probably seen. Video stopping and starting again while it buffers, choppy video, a lousy low-resolution picture, or sound dropping out. Of course, you might not be able to know what every person has, but if you have pods for your hybrid event, meeting in corporate conference rooms, you can determine that they will have that fire hose capability. If there are a lot of viewers from rural areas, they may only have a straw. All of these can be accommodated by the Content Delivery Network, or CDN, which all are part of the overall picture of webcasting. This is a company who can provide all the streaming as well as hosting services you'll need to send out your webcasts. The better CDNs will have the ability to detect the download capacity of your end users on the fly and adjust the stream accordingly so they get the best result possible. There are a number of quality CDNs around. You just need to find the one which best suits your budget and your technical needs. I hope that this helps you understand a bit more about webcasting and bandwidth. It's a critical element.